African diaspora in Houston. We have many elected officials that will be joining us this evening. Some are already here. Please hold your applause to the end, and when I call out your name, if you'll signal so that we can see who you are. I don't believe he's here yet, but we'll be joined by the City Controller, Chris Brown, Houston City Council Member, Amanda Edwards, Harris County Commissioner, Rodney Ellis. We also have many members of the Mayor's senior leadership team, Andy Icken, the Chief Development Officer. We're expecting Manal Davis, the Special Advisor to the Mayor on Human Trafficking. We have 3 members of the Mayor's communications staff here this evening. We're also expecting Terrence O'Neill in the Office of New Americans and Immigrant Communities. Please give a round of applause for the people representing the City of Houston this evening. I also see Keith Wade, Senior Advisor to the Mayor. Hello, Keith. Thank you for coming. Amanda Edwards, if you would like to come forward. Or please wave so we can see you. Stand on the front row. Thank you, Council Member. And now, if you'll hold your applause to the end, I'd like to recognize some of the members of the Consular Corps that are here with us. Consul General of Egypt, Khalid Radi. Consul General of Equatorial Guinea, Thomas Dickens. Thank you, sir, for coming. Honorary Consul of Ethiopia, Gazayan Kebeda. I believe he'll be joining us shortly. And also the Honorary Consul of Namibia, one of our newest members of the Consular Corps, Gidi Zarenkelk. And we have a special guest with us tonight as well, Sean Adigan. She's from Houston, but she was also the leader of the Nigerian women's bobsled team. They made history as the first team from Africa to compete in this event. Where are you, Sean? Can you wave so we can see you? Thank you, Sean. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Mayor Sylvester Turner. Mayor Turner is a lifelong Houstonian. The mayor not only celebrates diversity, but he also recognizes the importance of inclusivity. He champions the rights of all Houstonians to participate in civic life and have access to opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, our host for this evening, Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Let me thank Danae for all that she does and for emceeing this particular event. Look, what a terrific day. Let me just say hello to everybody. And this is an important day. It's Africa Day, and I look forward to it. I think this is my 3rd now since I've been mayor, and look forward to participating a few more times. And so it's an exciting time. And what I've committed the city, and especially City Hall, is doing everything we can to make this day get bigger and bigger and bigger, because certainly it should be a huge day. So I want to say hello and welcome to Africa Day 2018 at City Hall. To the Consular Corps, thank you all for being present. I appreciate the friendship and the relationship that we have established. We now have the 3rd or 4th largest Consular Corps in the United States, and we're looking to grow even larger. To all of the elected officials, those who are here, those who will be coming, certainly to Council Member Amanda Edwards. Where did she go? Oh, okay. It's good to be with all of the elected officials, and quite frankly, it's all of you are important today. To those who have come from London for this very special day, welcome to London. But once you come here, you cannot go back. So now that you are here, and for people who are with us from all over the globe, and especially the African continent, let me just say good afternoon, good evening to everyone. We are here to celebrate the ties between the African continent and the city of Houston, from Ethiopia to Nigeria, from South Africa to Egypt. Houston enjoys thriving relationships with many countries within the continent of Africa, and last year alone, we hosted over 60 high-ranking delegations from Africa. And I'm hoping that as we go, the years go by, that number will increasingly grow. With each passing year, it becomes increasingly essential to increase trade and cultural exchanges with Africa. And with the fastest growing population of any continent and the second fastest growing economy, Africa's future is bright. Quite frankly, so go Africa, so will go the city of Houston. And so we are inextricably connected and very proud of the history and the cultural ties that exist. As Africa grows, we in Houston will ensure that our relationship with this rich and diverse continent will continue to grow as well. More than 90 Houston companies report businesses or trade ties with Ethiopia. More than 370 Houston companies report business or trade ties with South Africa. And we have the largest Nigerian population in the United States right here in the city of Houston. Each year, Houston grows closer to Africa, and we continue to expand trade ties and cultural connections while drawing in new residents from countries all over the continent. And if I could just say on a personal note, quite frankly, I would not be the mayor of the city of Houston now without the strong support, both in votes, participation, contributions, than if I did not receive that support from those of you from Africa that are now voting and participating in the city of Houston. So I personally want to thank you, but for your support, I would not be in this position today, and I appreciate it. Again, thank you all for attending this event. I hope you have a wonderful time and enjoy the food, the music, the dance, and the art made possible by our deep connections to Africa. And here in Houston, we celebrate, respect, and draw strength from our differences. But as I always say, in the city of Houston, we don't build walls, we build relationships. And for that reason, I want to thank all of the African communities in Houston for contributing to our city's diversity and culture. I certainly appreciate that and respect that. And we need to build on our mutual self-interest. The city is highly diverse, but just to say that we're diverse and stop there is not saying a whole lot. We must be diverse, and at the same time, we must seek to be ever more inclusive. And we have to recognize and appreciate the cultural heritage that exists within this city. And at this time, I would like to present a proclamation to all of the councils and ministers in honor of this very special occasion. I made this outfit myself. Thank you. I'm not going to read the entire thing. This recognizes this is the second annual Africa Day that we are celebrating. It does say that whereas on May 25th, 1963, representatives of 32 African nations convened a conference for the foundation of the Organization of African Unity, now known as the African Union, which is celebrated in various communities on the African continent, as well as around the world. And each year on May 25th, and whereas the city of Houston enjoys thriving relationships with many countries with the continent of Africa, and whereas May 25th, 2018 will mark the 55th anniversary of the creation of the Organization of the African Union, and whereas Houstonians are honored to commemorate this very special occasion, therefore I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proudly proclaim May 25th, 2018 as the second annual Africa Day in the City of Houston. Whichever country you may be from, let me just hear where you're from. Somebody, whatever country. Nigeria. All right, hold on one second. Mali. I should have known Nigeria. I should have known. Okay, got Nigeria. Morocco. Ethiopia. Congo. Cameroon.
Congo.
Mali.
Congo.
What was that again? Benin. Oh, that's Mazda.
Congo.
Jordan.
Congo.
Iran.
Iran,
Congo,
Congo,
Egypt, Burkina Faso,
Congo.
Burkina Faso,
Say it again.
Burkina Faso,
Burkina Faso,
Liberia.
Liberia, Egypt, Ghana. Okay. Cameroon. In fact, we've got someone playing on the Houston Rockets from Cameroon. One of the starters. Again, what it demonstrates is the vibrancy that exists within the city of Houston. What was that one?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. It demonstrates the vibrancy that exists and the diversity that exists. And tell you, as Mayor of the City of Houston, I am just so proud of everyone that exists in the city of Houston that's come from the African continent. So look forward to building some very strong relationships and ties and embracing the continent right here in the city of Houston. Look forward to the next trade mission that we'll have, that we would take going to the African continent. So, Danae, get back to you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Turner. Please give him a round of applause. And now you're in for a treat. We have with us tonight Igwe Cultural Entertainment. If they could start moving forward. Igwe Cultural Entertainment is a dynamic and award-winning African dance troupe based in Houston. Their repertoire includes traditional dances of various regions of Nigeria. They aspire to connect current and future generations of Africans to the history and traditions of the motherland through dance. Ladies and gentlemen, Igwe Cultural Entertainment.
I'm Jasmine Anderson here, live in Houston, Texas. We're at Africa Day 2018. I have Mayor Sylvester Turner here with me. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Jasmine. How are you?
Good, I'm doing excellent. I wanted to know, today's Africa Day.
Yes.
So how important is it for you to continue to put on an event like this?
Number one, it's major. You cannot celebrate the diversity of our city without including Africa Day.
No,
I mean, we have the largest Nigerian population anywhere in the United States, right here in the city of Houston. And we have people coming from all over Africa. There are about 54 countries there, and I think we have representatives from almost every single country on the African continent. And I'm so very proud of that.
Me too. I'm very proud. I'm proud to be here. Thank you so much for having Excel Global Media Group here. We really
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Well, and look, join me next year. I want us to triple the size of this event. Okay, I want it to grow bigger, better, right here at City Hall. In fact, I want there to be so many people here at City Hall that it overflows and we are outside of City Hall. I'm Mayor of the City of Houston, okay?
Yes.
I'm very proud of the African continent. I want us to celebrate our connections, our history, and please help me in making this one of the biggest events that we have right here at City Hall. Africa Day, the third one next year, be right here.
It's going to be here, you guys. Here live in Houston, Texas. I'm Jasmine Anderson, and we're out. Thank you.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Thank you. It's good to see
You're the best.
you. It's Africa Day 2018. I have Sean here, and she's an amazing, amazing athletic. You know, she's been #1. She brought her team to be #1 in Nigeria for bobsled. How do you feel just about that?
You know what? It's just been an amazing ride being able to say that we represented not only Nigeria, but we're the first to represent the whole continent of Africa. It's just an amazing experience, and we hope that we were able to encourage others to do the same thing.
Yes, and that's so motivational. I know when you go home, everyone is like, we won, we're in the Olympics, you know? That's awesome, that's really amazing. And then it being Africa Day 2018, just what does that mean to you, just being here and being a part of it?
You know, I think that this right here is exactly what it represents. Unity, Africa, all African countries coming together and having to be a representative for the entire continent of Africa. It's just beautiful to see all of Africa in one place, enjoying positive energy and culture. It's beautiful.
That's true, I love it. Thank you so much, Sean, for your time. I really appreciate it. You guys are tuned in right now to Excel Global Media Group in Texas. I have Dr. Vernon. How are you doing today?
Very well, very well. Glad to be here.
Awesome. What does Africa Day mean to you?
Well, you know, from a perspective of doing business in Africa, it's always good to celebrate Africa, at least taking out a day and celebrating Africa. And I love being here and, of course, enjoying the food, the culture, the people. It's just an awesome event today.
It really is. I mean, even me being able to see some of the cultural dances have been amazing tonight.
It was really nice to see the mayor wearing the Nigerian outfit. That was
awesome.
cool.
To see him dress up for the occasion was awesome.
Sure.
And a lot of guests that attended as well, just to really give everybody the feel of Africa Day and what that means, and just remembering your history and where you come from.
That's right.
So I appreciate that. So we have Marvin here, who's actually part of the committee, right? You work here in the office with the mayor, which is really amazing.
Yeah, thank
How
you.
was it putting on an event like this?
Oh man, it was very fun. We knew that we wanted to make it bigger and better than last year. Last year was the first annual, today was the second annual. So just having different vendors here, just inviting different people from different African countries, just inviting different elected officials from different African consulates here in Houston. You know, Houston's the most diverse city in the country. A lot of people think it's New York. Nah, it's Houston.
You're like, it's Houston,
It's
this is
Houston.
where it's at.
You know what I'm saying? So it was great that we can bring all the 54 countries in Africa together and host it today in order to celebrate Africans here in Houston.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
And just to see that you guys were able to have dance here, the food here, I mean, actually sculptures. It was so much paintings. You got to really feel like you were in Africa here in Houston.
Yeah, and that was the whole point behind the interview. You know, we just wanted to make it as African as possible. The African community here in Houston is very large, you know, so it may be one of the biggest African populations here in the country as well, you know, so we just wanted to bring all that here to the people who live in Houston. You know, City Hall is everybody's home. Houstonians' home, you know, just like the White House is, you know, the country's home. City Hall is Houston's home, so we want to bring that culture here to Houston, and I think we accomplished that today.
Anderson, I have Mazda here. How are you? It's Africa Day.
I'm so happy right now.
You look look happy.
I'm so happy right now. So yes, I'm happy.
And you got that attire on, which is amazing. What part in Africa are you actually from?
I'm from Benin Republic. Next door to Nigeria. I got to represent Benin.
You
So
represent.
with the hat and that's like I'm a prince,
I know
right?
that's
So
right. I know that's right. And you being here at the mayor's office, you actually help advise and put on events like this. How was that for you?
it's really important that we celebrate Africa, right? And Houston being the most diverse city in the country, right? And then we all know about Nigeria. How many Nigerians we have here in Houston? So it's very important for Mayor Turner and for the city of Houston to celebrate Africa, and that's why we're here tonight.
Definitely be back. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
You guys are like right here to Excel Global Media Group. I'm Jasmine Anderson here with,
Linda Anukwem.
and you guys, she is doing, she put this event together. We're at Africa Day 2018 in Houston, Texas. The fact that you put this together, got sponsors, helped just bring everything together. You put on an amazing event.
Thank you, but I cannot take all that credit. Definitely working with Mazda Denim and Marvin with the Mayor's International Affairs Department.
Wow.
And so I come in as representing the community, trying to advise and support wherever it's needed, if that means trying to look for a restaurant, and that so that all countries can be represented. So, it's a cool thing. This is the second one. The next one for 2019 is expected to be a little bit bigger, to move outside, because as you can see, it was well attended.
It really was. People are everywhere.
And I think, the beauty of the culture, for the dance that took place.
Yes.
You get so fascinated that, we want to showcase all of Africa, in just instead of just one country. So
I agree. And there were so many different countries. I didn't know it would be that. It was at least 40 different countries people were representing. Like everyone, when the mayor asked, everyone was raising their hand. I'm from
throwing out
here.
their names.
I'm from Egypt.
The
I'm from
calling.
Ethiopia. I was like, they were from
Tanzania.
everywhere. Yes, I just loved it. So that, to me, when he did that, I'm happy that he did do that, because for you to realize, wow, it's people from all over the world here in one room was very amazing for Africa Day, representing
Definitely
Africa,
for Africa,
to
yes.
the fullest. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
I really
me.
appreciate you taking the time out
you,
to
Jasmine.
speak with us and all the viewers here at Excel Global Media.
Thank you.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. I have Iben Bola here. She's an artist. We're here at Africa Day here in City Hall in Houston, Texas. How are you doing right now? Just how you feel? We're here at Africa Day. It's the second annual one. So how do you feel about it?
I feel so great to be here, and I'm happy that this is the second edition,
Yes.
right? And Houston is bringing about a lot of culture, a lot of people
Yes.
from different parts of the world, and it's a very good thing, and I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, no, I'm happy to be here too. And you being an artist, let everyone know just what that entails, like where they can find your music. What type of music do you sing about? Do you sing about love, encouragement? Let the viewers know a little bit more about that.
Okay, I'm an artist, and my music is about inspiration, inspiring people. It has African tunes in it, and it's a music that has a whole lot of things that would inspire people, make them be better people. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So we have a fashion week coming up. Excel International. I'm just so excited.
I know.
Fashion week. It's about to be amazing in New York, right? So you got to make sure you tell everyone to make sure they come out. Can you give us a little shout out?
Okay, I'm encouraging everyone to come out for the Excel International Fashion Week. It's going to be wonderful. Come out, come have fun, come meet people.
Yes.
Be there.
Be there. You guys are like right here to Excel Global Media Group.
Excel Global Media Group.